pardon me, on the home side of Foxboro, we haven't heard the word environment. And I think that when we talk about transit, I think those relate to the environment. But is there any thought, for example, of putting solar energy in at Waterloo at the Wilmot Recreation Center to provide energy so that we're not, so that we contribute to the saving of energy rather than used energy? And also in terms of building down Peel Street and removing some of those lovely buildings that we have. And I have problems with that. So my question is, could you just give me a little idea about what your decision making would be in terms of looking to the future in the environment?
1 minute per person. We'll start with Elliot.
It's a really good question. So in my platform, which is found on my website, elliottcom.ca, I list the environment as one of the items I want to address. We don't have an environmental committee at the Township of Wilmot. One thing I would do upon being elected as mayor is establish an environmental advisory committee to the township or to council. That committee, I would like to start to explore what other municipalities do, not only in this region but across the country and around the world, so that we have a policy. Right now, we don't actually have a policy. I do little things that help. I don't take my my council packages every week in paper form. I use my laptop instead, but that's not good enough. We need a township-wide environmental policy. I want to start by starting a citizens advisory committee to advise council on matters of the environment.
Thank you. Paul.
It's a huge question, and 1 minute is impossible. 3 things I would observe. One of the key environmental issues that I keep hearing about is water, both water quality and water taking. The quality of water in communities where it's supplied by the region, I hear a huge number of people who are terribly upset with the level of chemical content, with the smell, with the taste. People are going to drinking from bottled water. That can't be healthy. I'd also like to point out that Wilmot seems to always be the last in the line, or very close to it, when it comes to regional environmental programs. So that if they do a beta program, for example, putting out green boxes, when they first did energy efficient toilets, we didn't get it. And I think that the mayor needs to stand up, whoever that person is, and I'm hoping it's me, stands up and says, look, we want to have these opportunities as well. I think that's important. Talk to me later, there's a lot more.
Jerry.
To answer your specific question about solar at the WRC, I did ask that question 2 years ago through the staff and through the subcommittees, and it came back as there was nothing we can do. We did nothing. We are not going green with the WRC Center. That's very unfortunate. We had an opportunity. We chose not to. I say we. It was directed to me. We were not going to do it. Now, that was not tabled at a council meeting. So as a councillors, we did not vote on that. That just happened. Like you touched about the downtown core tearing buildings apart. I didn't mean that literally. If you're going to invite new businesses to come, and you want to work with the buildings you have, then you need to match very well what fits each one of those buildings, because of course everyone is very different and unique in itself. That's what I was referring to. Could in time, 50 years, some of that downtown core change? Possibly it could.
Yeah, the idea of solar is a good idea. There's the north end up here, there's some people that are coming to council because there's a company from the U.S., a couple of them that are buying farms to put on solar farms, and they're concerned about that. The idea of solar, we have to be careful here in Beaumont because we have to understand that we are part owners of Beaumont, Kitchen Beaumont Hydro, so we get dividends from the money that they make, so we have to be cognizant of that as well. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely something to look at. We definitely need to look at it. And I think that the province has put things in place to make sure that we are environmentally responsible. And it's up to us to make sure that we listen to what they have to say and make sure that they adhere to it as well.
Good.